This is Elliot Forbes and this is episode number 11 of the Elliot Answers Show. Hi guys, thanks for watching the video today. My name is Elliot Forbes. I'm a male grooming specialist based in North East London. This channel is dedicated to hair, beard and grooming tips for the modern man. So if that's something you're interested in, you might want to consider subscribing. So today's question is, what hair measurements are required on top and the sides for G-Eazy's slick back? Mine's currently at 6 inches. Well, there's no picture, obviously as you can see there's a picture of G-Eazy there with his hair slicked back. There's no picture of the gentleman in question that's asking about this. So realistically, there's no one length or one size fits all for anyone with a haircut. If you want your hair to sit back, it really depends on the growth pattern and your own type of hair texture. So for example, my hair really powerfully grows forward. So actually for my hair to go back and sit quite flush to the head, I would actually have to grow it really quite long. I know for a fact that mine would have to go virtually all the way to the back. And in terms then of the length that you have, obviously that's going to be a completely different length at the front than the length that you have at the back. So actually there's no point anyone really saying, oh it needs to be 6 inches, it needs to be 7.5 inches, because actually to achieve a certain look for a different type of hairstyle, hair texture or how your growth pattern is completely different. Like G-Eazy's hair, by the look of the photo, actually sits back really quite easily. So actually for him, he looks like it has quite moldable, and also he has also quite a bit of length in through these sides, through the top area, where it sits back flush. Whereas I know for a fact with myself, if I was to try and push this back, it would sit really quite wide because my hair grows really far forward. Like the pattern sits very aggressively forward. So actually to push mine back, I would have to grow that really quite long to push it back. But then also I wouldn't be able to go as short as what he's got on the bottom through there. So his actually goes super tight through the bottom. Whereas if I did that, it would obviously go super short through the sides, but then it would wing out very much because you've got all that extra length to sit back through there. And if it didn't wing out, you would have to have it disconnected, which then means you're going to have a real strong weight line in through there, which is not really something that I would particularly want in through there. So it's more working with the type of hair that you have and assessing whether you have where the growth pattern works. There's clients that I have that have very short hair that actually it sits straight back. You can just you don't even have to blow dry it back. You just comb it back and it sits back in that position. So there's no one size fits all with that. So really it's working out what it is for your style. Go and see a barber that knows exactly how to recommend the style for yourself, knows how long your hair needs to get to be able to achieve that sort of look. It's more about going and working out what works for you and then finding the product that works for that. And the way to do that is to talk to the professional that knows your hair the best. In terms of me giving advice to that, unless I have a real sort of solid understanding of how your hair is, it's quite hard for me to then be able to gauge that. But go and see a professional and then that'll work for yourself nicely. If you have any questions at all for myself, anything that you want answering, please feel free to send me a message. All my social media channels there are all going to be just on the side here and then all linked down below. So feel free to send me a message there and we'll get on to answering them. If you've liked that video today, give it a thumbs up and then press subscribe. All those subscriptions make a big difference for myself, knowing that the sort of people are enjoying the channel or not. So if you do that, that would mean a big deal for myself. Have a wonderful day. Much love, Elliot.